Oh, what's up? I know it's been a while. I mean, just been on a little hiatus myself, trying to just take time back for myself, you know, get my stuff together. Because sometimes you put too much energy into all this stuff and, it could take you away. Like Calgon, take me away. But it ain't taking me away, though, I do all the taking, putting and taking and whatever I choose. I do it. Nobody's gonna tell me nothing. I do what I want when I want. When it comes to that type of stuff, But really, truthfully, it's just I'm at like a end where I'm at. I kind of understand what was going on, and no one truly ever knows all the knowledge, which is a program that was put into your mind that you can't know everything, right? And I'm gonna talk about a program. I'm gonna talk about programs. That's what I'm about to do. Programs. How important are programs, right? What do you do? What's that? What is a program? Program could be a computer, right? Program could be something on TV. Program could be a mental state, like you're programmed, right? We all programmed, right? Everything has a program, doesn't it? The birds know to chirp, you hear them? They chirp, they wake up, they look for food, they have sex, have babies, and feed their babies. Get up, sing songs to each other, play in the sky, and then do it again tomorrow. Get chased by bigger birds or chase bigger birds. The same shit every day. Nothing ever changes. Right? But I'm pretty sure a bird has his own adventure when he flies off, and he probably lives his own life like a human. But most of the time it's the same thing. Same with everything around you, right? Everything has a program, right? The whales in the water, what do? You never see the whales really sleeping, right? Talk about, all right, time to get up and go hunting, guys. Come on. Go around, start eating all day, right? That's all they do in the water, eat all day, looking for. You can't swim by them unless they super full, right? They gotta be like super full. This is the program, right? It's the only way they'll swim by these things in the water that hunt, if they're super full. Basically, you can't have an emotional day where he just doesn't feel like eating nothing. It's basically a program, though. They understand that. They understand they can't come out that water. Start walking on land like, damn it, today. I'm tired of the ocean. Come get me a job. Live with the humans for a little while. See what their life is like. Nah, they can't do that because they programmed to do what they do. This is all a program, right? We all know this, right? We all know that if we look at from the Bible terms of things, right, that this is a program. God set this up as a project to watch mankind. Some people that don't agree with me right now, like, yes, this is exactly a program. It's God's program, right? Okay. Well, we all programmed, right? What do we do with programs, right? We, as humans, we watch programs, don't we? We watch them, right? We watch programs. We enjoy them. We laugh at them, right? Okay. Because everything here seems to be a program. The sun does what it does all the time until about a couple 1,000 years where it starts changing and starts needing a new light bulb, basically. Changing the light bulb, right? Because the place has been here for more than the 5,000 years that it says the sun burns out every 5,000, right? But this earth has been here longer than that, and it's sustained that already, hasn't it? It's beat the sun. It hasn't burned away, right, when the sun so-called disappears every 5,000 years, right? But I don't ever remember history in any of these cultures where they say, then the sun blew up. But anyway, programs, right? So all just programs. So who's watching this program, man? Who's watching this program, y'all? Let's think about God for a minute. Let's say God is watching the program, right? How will we know? How will we know if this is check to see if this is God watching this program, right? Though the person that's watching this program go on, right? It's not like us, right? It's obviously not like us because it can watch all this program going on, right? But let me show you some other reasons why we could tell it's not like us, right? Because it can watch things like babies die, right? Watch women get raped. This is now, then, all throughout history. It can watch it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. This loving creator can watch it over and over again. Now, go inside your mind. You become the creator now, right? Let's say today you were just walking down the road. You seen a baby get snatched and took into a bush, right? Or to a building at his own will, against his will. You can be like, wait a minute, that's a little child. She's being dragged into a building. Hold on. Hey, stop him. Somebody. Especially you Karens out there, right? You're going, you're going to be a rooster. The women, right? The guys are going to be the heroes, right? You're going to see the soldiers like, I was an ex-Marine. I was a Navy SEAL. I was an ex-Army man. We all running up in there. Where are them kids? Give me them. That's what you'll do today. That's what you'll do as a human being. Wouldn't you? You see some little kids getting raped, little girls in the bushes. You know that they're raping them in that building. They're taking these little kids in there and doing that, right? You would, right? You know that women are getting killed and slaughtered over here. What we did, right? What did America do, right? When we thought that Saddam, what's the name? Gaddafi was killing his own people. They said, oh, this is insane. Round up the troops. Get over there. Didn't we? To show how humanity's supposed to be. Didn't we do that with Kuwait and Saddam Hussein, right? Wasn't that America's ploy that we need to treat them like civilians, not the law of the jungle, as George Bush said. You know, this is a new world order, right? Ain't that how we think, right? So we see that these watchers, whoever's watching us, don't think like that. Because they could just watch it over and over again. So we're not the same. That's one. And we could say that we have compassion, I guess, even though we're killing each other by the day, right? We have compassion, don't we, people? Because we love God. We love all the Yeshuas, the Jesuses, the Buddhas, the what's the other people? The Kalis and all these people, right? The different religions and all the people that they love that are so good, and the ancient sayings and all these people, right? We got compassion and goodness in us, right? And then we all get sin in us. We all have it in us as bad. So we want. Without that, we probably all be loving, right? So this thing is not like us because it has these ways of doing this thing. This thing is not, do we know if this thing is good or bad? Like the person watching the program, right? Like we've never seen or heard this one that's watching us, right? We never seen or heard it. We got the Bible and all this scriptural writings that we are so-called from the thing that's watching us, right? So that's all we can do is say all the stories kind of seem similar, so we know that at one time these people all seen or believed in this thing, right? Okay, whatever it be. Right, but is this thing good or bad? Do we know? I mean, look what it can watch go on over and over again and allow, since it seems to have the power to stop it. Or does it have the power to stop it? All I'm just saying, people, is when you break down stuff like that, you know, put yourself in the shoes of the watcher or the guards, you know, how could you do that? Easy. Put yourself in their shoes. What would you do? Would you allow all these kids to die in front of your face every year for decades, eons, thousands, trillions, millenniums? God damn. Listen, Stanley ain't got nothing on this, okay? Stanley ain't got nothing on these type of things right here. This must be what a Stanley's made of. This thing is hot forever, all day long, with the top off. But anyway. Yeah, I'm just wondering, people, because that's why I haven't been making no videos lately a lot of because I've been listening to the teachings of Thoth and all of that, looking into that, the Thoth, excuse me, and, you know, it's so weird how you can see him. I mean, it's the same teachings as Yeshua, man. Listen, I could make videos about this, right, and show y'all, but Thoth basically... Yeshua got all his teachings on a good amount of his teachings from Egypt and in India, it seems, from these writings or whatever. Like, you know, and you think about it, how are you say you're the word of God? Yeshua, you're the word of God, but yet, and you know, when you don't know about the words of Thoth and all these previous like Egyptians and all these things that he's Like Yeshua takes a lot of these. It's the same. Look into it for yourself, man. It's the same. I could do a little video, right? But when you see this and you know that history is there, this was there before what Jesus said in the Bible. This was there already in stone. It's all there. If you didn't know about these things, you would think it's the Father. Because Jesus tell you, I speak only the Father speaks through me. Okay. So since the Father speaks through you, and this is like, you got us thinking that everything you say is directly from God. Y'all agree? Some of y'all like, yep, and his, and still saying the same stuff, right? But okay, so why are you saying his words then? Why are you saying his words? Listen, why do I got my seatbelt on? That's the question. I'm not even driving, right? But why are you saying his words? A lot of them. Why are you saying a lot of them? Like, that's crazy to me, right? Something has to give here. Listen, something has to give here. If we didn't know about those words, we would just go plainly like, yep, Yeshua told you the Father. But then when you find some words that say almost exactly what he's talking about and concept-wise and everything, you're like, then wait a minute. When he was young, he was over here a lot. He was over here a lot. He left there. Why would he leave Beth and go? Oh, because he was told to flee. His father told him to flee to Bethlehem, to Egypt. And it's a prophecy saying that he will run to Egypt. And then, really? To Egypt? To Egypt? The Jewish Jesus, who for the Jews, is going to run to Egypt? How does that work? After what y'all did to Egypt? What's in Egypt? You mean where the demon gods were that you crushed? Remember the pictures of all the gods in the dark one that no one knew? That was, yeah. What about those? What would they teach him? What could Egypt have for Jesus? To go there and be hiding there in the dark? And what is it? Is it a decayed wilderness now for what you did to it? Remember, you did all these plagues. And when did Egypt? How's he there? And then he was 12, right, or whatever. There, like, what happened in between all that? Was he there for that long? Was he there that long? Did he travel? When did he just pop back up? How does? This is all the truth. Yeah, it's all facts about what we know so far, y'all. So somebody explain to me, please, how it doesn't make any sense that this could be Thoth, that the Father could be Thoth. Because Thoth can survive for eons and eons of time, y'all. Thoth has regenerated himself over and over again. He's found this so-called cave of Amenti, Hall of Amenti. It's on the earth. He's found it. And Thoth tells you that there's a bunch of dwellers, 7 dwellers, higher beings that guard this place, and they're like, they don't have no good, no bad, or whatever. They'll destroy this place in a heartbeat if you do the wrong things. And that's what happened to his planet, his country, his place where he was, his country, I guess, Atlantis, because Atlantis was doing so good. They were getting technology moving up and advancement in education and knowledge and wisdom and understanding. And all of a sudden, some group of people wanted to dig into places they shouldn't be digging. They went into realms and dimensions that they shouldn't be opening, portals and holes. So the dwellers caught wind of it and destroyed the whole place, but spared Thoth because Thoth was strong and wise enough to find them in that Hall of Amenti where his searches. So he was worthy enough to live on. And they helped him regenerate. It helped him learn. There's this pool that he gets into, you know what I'm saying? And wherever he stays there for like almost 100 years or something like that. And he comes back out every 100 years. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine how many times he's changed the game? How many times and I'm not going to discredit Thoth because I don't know him like that or study like most of his words. So he could be great at heart because all I see from him is good words about good in the light of man. So I'm not going to go and say he was changing it to manipulate us, because there's other beings that are around him from his time that are doing that. But this goes to show, like, you know, this the depths of where Jesus got his words and wisdom from. Why is he in Egypt? Didn't you tear that place down? Aren't there gods, demons? Did they all just start following Yahweh in Egypt? And Jesus ran over there and fled to learn about Yahweh? Because what he came back saying, what Yeshua came back saying, was not what Yahweh was saying, was it? Did Yeshua ever say something that Yahweh said and agree with it? So who is Yeshua talking? Whose words is he speaking? Because he's speaking about this Father, and this is his words. That these are not even his words. What words? The light of man? The light? So, yeah, I've been on a break, y'all, because I've been really going deep in my mind, within. You know, I haven't even been doing too much studying lately either, because I'm busy. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm trying to do a lot of things. You know, 2 times working and trying to open a business on some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a lot of energy. So I don't be having time for it. But, you know, I always keep my spirituality in front of my mind, you know, so I can always get to it, second and third, you know, whatever. I used to put it always first, spirituality first. Listen, God damn it, this is too much thinking and too much stuff back and forth with who's who and what's what. So I'm just I'm gonna put me in the driver's seat. Spirituality take a back seat. I use it when I need it. Like when I'm about to slap fire out somebody, I'd be like, oh Lord, please don't let me slap fire out of him. Or, Lord, please don't make me do other things. So that's when I get spiritual. But yeah, man, I'm just, you know, trying to maintain. You know, it's hard for me in my life, man, because, you know, I don't know about this chosen one stuff. And I don't know if I could believe it yet fully or not. It's funny, though, how the characteristics all do add up to how I am, you know. But I'm not going to go for debate on it too much until I figure it out, because sometimes I do feel like, I don't know if I'm a chosen one or not, but I feel like I'm something, because in somewhere, because I don't know. It's just this life that I live, man. I go through a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Like the system itself, right? The system has put like 6 or 7 charges on my record, right? And I mean some bad charges of things like firearms and prison sentences and, yeah, robbery, prison sentences, and domestic strangulation. Yeah, the system had these on my record since 2001, 2, you know? Now, mind you, I ain't the great saint or nothing. I be out there, I get in trouble. I had fights and stuff, hanging out with my friends when I was young and all. But these charges here I never had. You know what I'm saying? I never caught no any robbery. They even had me with a prison sentence, right? So I finally did go to prison in 2015, right? But they had me there already as a prisoner. Like, with my ID, I already had like a prison letter and everything. I'm like, I ain't never been here. You know, how you got this? But then I look at I finally get out of prison in 2019, you know, and I'm like, I check everything, because I'm like, man, I got to do something with my record. So I finally check my record, like, look at it to details, right? Man, I see all these charges, bruh. All these charges, y'all, like that. I'm like, damn, from 2001 to y'all had me as a felon with a prison and all of that. So this is the reason why I couldn't really get these jobs, because I'm skilled. I'm qualified for a lot of stuff. I took a lot of courses and everything, and I just know how to do a lot of stuff. Jack of all trades, you know, maybe a master of none. But, so I'm a master of some. But anyway, can't talk about those on the video. But yeah, man, you know, so they put that false records on me, man, and it's like, I ain't been able to get the good jobs and nothing like that. You know, they look after take care of my seeds to the fullest potential. Every time the police pull me over, they got their hands on their guns because they think I'm some kind of like, and I would always wonder, like, damn, bro, I'm just a driving felon and I did 1 fight or 2 here and whatever, a couple of assaults, all right. Why you always got to come with your guns and tell me I got the car and do all this? So I finally checked my record, man. You know, because what happened was, like, when I was going to prison, the judge was sentencing me, right? She was sentencing me. This is 2015. I'm already 35, right? and she's sentencing me. It's my first time going to prison. And then she's like, you need 5 years. I'm like, God dang, Judge, can I get a downward departure? Don't you get that for your first time in prison? She's like, I'm like, wow, just no, I can't. No, lawyer, I can't get that. So it's like, okay, I'm the only one who don't know my record, right? So I'm like, can I get a split sentence, Your Honor, please? I mean, I got my son, I just have my kid. All the stuff you say when you don't want your split second. She's like, nope. I'm like, damn, it's harsh as fuck. It's my first time in prison, man. It's my first time in prison, man. Why you can't? She's like, nah, for this record here, you're not eligible for any of that. You're lucky I'm giving you 5 years. I'm like, for being a driving felon? Ma'am, you understand? My most crime up there is driving and beating people up. Why am I here? All right, you know what? Okay, fine, cool, whatever. You want to give me 5 years, fine. So I'm going to appeal it, right? I'm going to appeal. I'm coming down. I don't think I'll score out to this, right? So not to get off the subject either, but I'm just trying to get to the same subject, right? Of programming, sort of, like, right? And this is what happened to me. Y'all getting a personal story of what happened in my life and what I'm going through right now, what I'm trying to do, right? So she gives me that 5 years, and I do it, y'all, almost day for day. I got 4.5, almost over 4.5 years. I'm out that month, right? And when I get out, I start trying to do stuff again, getting whatever, and it was just hard. So I checked my record, right, for something, because it just hits me. Like, wait a minute. Y'all didn't let me go to the better prison because there was 2 charges on my record. It was a firearm and a domestic strangulation. And I said, you better change that. That ain't me. In 2 years in my sentence, I was going to a better prison because I was doing good. I ain't fight nobody or whatever, right? So when I heard about those charges, I'm fighting them like, that ain't mine. You better check that. So they checked it. They said, yeah, we don't know what was wrong. Something was wrong. It's not yours. Okay, we're sorry. And removed it. But I was just happy I beat them right there and got to the better prison. I wasn't thinking a full measure down the line. Like, wait a minute, is my whole record like this? Did the judge check this and see this and think that was me and sentence me like this? You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm like, I do have a letter that says I've been here already. Right? So I didn't think about none of this. I'm just happy to get to the next prison, to get my hustle on and do whatever. You know what I mean? So, boom, after that I get out, I'm like, man, I sit around for a year, so out like 2-3 years out of prison, I'm thinking, I wake up like the Undertaker one morning, like, did the judge sentence me to 5 years off of a record that she thought was, let me go check I checked this record, man. Yo, they got me with firearm. I ain't never got caught with no firearm. They got me with domestic strangulation. I ain't never been arrested for domestic anything, right? They got me with a robbery and a prison sentence for the robbery in 2002. Never been to prison. That's why I got this letter here, because they think I've been here already. So now I'm in prison for 5 years. I did all that time. I'm out here now just thinking about it, like, yo, I'm gonna sue the shit out these motherfuckers. Excuse my language, y'all. This was a Christian, religious type thing in the beginning. But I'm real hot about these days. That's why I haven't been making no videos, because I'm hot about just finding out that for 20 years, y'all probably messed up my life and messed up the life of my children to have a better foundation. This is why I couldn't get those jobs where they would say because of your record, but never send me the whole full thing. And I just thought it was because of my driving felony and my assaults that I keep beating people up. So I'm like, yeah, that's a reason not to have a job. They don't want you because you don't want you to beat people up. But then they see all of this, and it's like, wait a minute. What the hell? Y'all, these people have messed up my life. The Florida judicial system has messed up my life, y'all. And it's something to blame, finally. Yeah, it's something to fucking blame. All them times when them baby mamas and all them girls like, oh, yeah, can't keep blaming everybody. You got to stop doing this. Y'all looked at your record. It says 55 charges. I'm like, 55 charges? I've only been pulled over about like 10 times for driving. And that's racism. They were pulling me over because I lived in the project. Why are you telling me 54 charges? They got to do something. That ain't mine. But I never checked it for real, for real. You know, street niggas, sometimes we don't do that. I was in the streets heavy. But I never checked it. Now I finally checked it. I see all these things, man. I'm like, I'm really ecstatic with it. Like, yo, are you serious? How many people have you done this to? How many people has the Florida State judicial system done this to? How many brown people have you done it to? You want me to take it to the police? I'll pull the race card out this bitch. You want me to pull? How many brown people you done it to, Florida? How many people have you done it to, period? How many criminal inmates can I go there and say, hey, yo, check your record? You might have some false charges up there. They might be sentencing you and arresting you and judging you every time they pull you over for something stupid about that. Yeah, it could be a matter of you going to jail for good until they pull you over and they say, oh, get out the car or whatever. Imagine you just got your thing protecting yourself, because you need protection out here. It's getting real crazy in the world. You need protection for your family. Oh, you doing this having protection for your family because, you know, you got 4 or 5 kids and whatever, and your wife, and you got a family. You want to have a fire, even though you're a felon. You're not violent. You just want to have a gun. Because of their paperwork, you can't have one, but you're going to keep one to protect your family. You're not going to listen to some paper or some white guys telling you, no, you can't have one, when they're doing the most corrupt shit in the world, still got their guns, right? Okay, we're not foolish, are we? Right. Okay, so you get pulled over now, and they're looking at this false record of you. Oh, he's a criminal. He's crazy. Oh, well, we got to get out. Can we search this car? Even with your kids in here, they want to search your car. Then they find your shit. You like, man, sir, they want to get rid of you, hit you up and do it. Could go to jail, whatever, for a long time. Or because of some false, like they judged you off of this false history. This is what was happening to me. Every time they pulled me over, they look hostile. What kind of hostile? Didn't believe nothing I say. They think I'm just the world's biggest criminal. So I'm going through this right now, y'all. Right now. You know? Connecticut done the same thing. They had locked me up, you know what I'm saying? And locked me up for something false. It was a self-defense, you know what I'm saying? Somebody tried to hit me, I hit him back. Boom. Self-defense. The cop tells me he's not going to arrest me. Self-defense. This is after all the prison, you know what I'm saying? Recently. And I'm like, okay, cool. He come back 5 minutes. I got to arrest you for a warrant in North Carolina. I'm like, what? I ain't never been to North Carolina. I've been there, but I ain't never been chilling in there, hanging out there. I've been driving through there for anything. I ain't never been pulled over, so cut the crap. It ain't me. And I'm already on one with this shit. I'm like, you're not going to get me. It's not me. So he really arrested me for this warrant. All the while, they let me go 25 minutes later. Sorry, Mr. Edwards, sorry, we got the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. Let me go. But we're going to arrest you for assault. Assault? What you mean assault? You mean assault that was self-defense, that your officer said on camera is self-defense? You're going to arrest me for that? What you mean? How? How we get to this? How you pull me over? You take me in for a warrant that ain't even me. You know, you got me. You talked to my fake attorney that I had at the time. I had paralegal. They come in handy at time for this, though. Because I talked to him while he was in the police car on the way. Like, I want to call my lawyer. He's all right. You talk to my lawyer. He said, yeah, he has a warrant in North Carolina. He's going to have a bond in about an hour. He'll be out. You ain't say nothing about no assault or nothing like that. But that's the lawyer you talking to. But yet you go try to hit me with assault once I get there? Yeah, we're going to get to the points of all this, putting my life and just doing whatever you want with my life, okay? But this is the reason why I ain't been making these videos. I've been busy trying to sue people. You heard? I've been busy trying to sue people and everything. So, because I ain't playing no more. You took a lot of my life, and I feel like I could be in better positions. I'm not doing too bad, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple of outlets to make money and everything that keep me sustained with my family, but I could have been way better. And this is what I think they've been doing to people. What if you've been doing it to people like me for the longest? And I'm sorry to say people like me, but that's what it is. It's been like that. It seems like it's been this way. It seems like it's been this way for black people, man. Black people, what are you doing? Listen, black people, I don't blame nobody else really, but y'all kind of at these days. Before I blamed them, you know what I'm saying? I blame y'all today, though. Doing this foolish crap we doing out here, man. All this killing each other and everything, man. Fighting all the stupidness, man, instead of just standing together, man. Getting smart, realizing what's going on and standing together. But no, you want to be so gangster, you want to look like everybody else, the chains and the hats, and you want to say you did this to letting everybody know you the realest, you the hardest, and this is what's causing us to be destroyed and separated with all this dumb stuff we watching, these rappers going at it. Everybody's entertained and by separation. Everybody's entertained by separation. Programming. It's a different type of programming these days. You're in the Matrix. You're in the Matrix. Step out the Matrix, man. Be the one. Is there really a one? That's what I said. Just back to this program where you feel like you're the chosen one. Is there really a one like the movies? Who's going to beat the Matrix? They have this thing sewn in so deep. Like program after program after program. Who's going to beat the Matrix? I wear Amazon vest. Is the Amazon man here to beat the Matrix? I don't know, y'all. I think it's going to take an effort as a whole. Is there a one like Neo who doesn't know he's the one and then he becomes it and fights the Matrix and wins or not? Did he even win? Just tired of it, y'all. Tired of all the fake stuff, tired of the program, tired of watching everything. Like, it's just ridiculous stuff I be seeing. Just tired of it, y'all. Is AI gonna take over this thing? Is AI doing all those raps right now, them beefs and battles on the things? AI is dangerous. AI is very dangerous, y'all. Is that the last program? I can't believe nothing you watch or see. Everything could be green screen, blue screen, yellow screen. Everything could be fake-faced voice. You can't believe nothing you watching or hearing. And then you know that these people are all together. All the entertainers and the celebrities and the politicians and the actors and everybody, they're together. This is what they do. They act and entertain. Why would they not sit back and laugh at this and joke? You know? Why aren't people going to jail? Why are people going to jail? Listen, we live in a place, right, in the world today where you out there selling drugs, you know, and pimping hoes and running the gangs in the streets. You're going to jail when they catch you. They're under investigation. They want to get you. They want to lock you up. You're the criminal. You're robbing houses, stealing all. You're the criminal. You're going to jail. You are looked at down on society. You cannot get jobs. You will not be out. You might die in prison. A lot of things, right, can happen to you from these actions. These actions. Yet the movie stars, though, once you go to jail for like a movie like Blow, these niggas could come out and just do the movie and make millions of dollars acting like what you were really doing. And the world is happy to come see it because they need to see the action. They want to see this good stuff. They want to see how he did it and dope. They don't want to see him getting arrested. They want to see what he did and how his operation went, how much money he had. This is a majority of your world today, y'all, want to see this type of stuff. This is what's going on, too. This is in jail right now for these actors making these millions of dollars off of what they did. How many movies? Training Day, corrupt cops. Denzel's like playing a corrupt cop. Best acting role. We love it. Give him an Oscar. Corrupt cops are going to jail right now. Like, yeah, that was me. Yeah, right. Denzel just made millions of what we were doing. Literally. He made it on the screen, though, just mimicking us, and they love him. They love if they give it him. They love him, but they hate us. Terrence Howard played a pimp, trying to be a rapper, brought you close to the pimp life to show you what it's like. But the pimps that are really doing this in jail right now, sex traffickers, because this is really sex trafficking, right? But Terrence Howard is whoop that trick, making Grammys off this stuff. This is the world we live in. How does that work? How do we expect our kids to look up to things and see them have hope and everything with all this trash around them? We listen to actors. When Denzel Washington could get up there and say one thing with a college cap and gown on, you know, when I was young and I came out and said, you know, I didn't have nothing, and a friend of mine, Johnny, he told me, the devil comes after you when you're on top of your game. Yeah, did you hear Denzel? Did you hear what he said? Man, Denzel be spitting that fire, man. That man is not, he know Denzel is one of the best actors out there. This man's an actor, man. Been acting all his life. He's an actor. He acts all his life. And he's an actor getting paid to do it. The rest of them are just actors. The politicians and all these, this is actors. Actors, y'all. Ask yourself, this is going to be drastic thinking, dangerous thinking right here, dangerous speaking. Okay, ask yourself, why out of all the 49 presidents, that we what, 49? I lost count. I'm talking about the Super Bowls or the president. I don't know. Anyway, who gives a damn? They were all white in a half anyway. Yeah, I said it. They were all white in a half. Anyway, right? Who out of those 49? Why hasn't nobody said, listen, we go to vote, we be like, we want a person who loves the blacks. We want to raise black pride colleges in this area. We want to make sure that the blacks are okay. The whites, they want their regular stuff. We want senior citizens to be okay. We want schooling. All the stuff you be complaining about to get this president in there, he got to promise you all this stuff. Why hasn't nobody said, we want you to get rid of the taxes that don't need to be paid? No, not the people that's running. Why the people that complain about the taxes and paying the taxes that didn't need to be paid? That's going to rich families that we know about. $36 million an hour. Remember the lady from IRS? She told you that. She got arrested, remember? $36 million an hour. That's how much they made back then. Back then. Right? That's why they want you to work. So they keep their families fed, right? Because I'm saying, like, why hasn't no one on these presidencies said, listen, we're going to ask the president, this is what the nation wants, to remove these, what is it, the Fed and the state or whatever, that don't got to be here. All right, we'll pay medical, we'll pay social, we'll do that. But these two right here, get rid of these. We don't have to pay those. It's not legal to pay that. Why ain't nobody complaining? Why ain't nobody saying that? But because every day, oh, they keep taxing me. You got $100,000 business. They taking 35, 40. You like, hey, why ain't nobody saying nothing? Why you don't ask that for the presidency? The next president, why he don't be like, you know what? What I'm going to do? I'm going to end taxes when I get on. What? If there are taxes that are out there that don't need to be paid, like the people that's been eating off of you guys, feeding off of you guys, and leeching off, I'm going to end them. Ain't you going to be the ultimate president? Ain't the whole world going to vote for you? Ain't you for us? Ain't all these presidents for us? Why wouldn't they do that? What person that's for us that's not the first thing they're not gonna do? I'm getting rid of. I was one of y'all. I understand you paying nobody for nothing, but to make their families rich. Why this ain't the first thing? Why are we acting like this has maybe been 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years of nothing? Trash. Keeping these people rich. Getting up there saying, what do you people want? We'll do it for you. Come on. All right. What is it down? All right. Just that in hopes. And this is all these people want. Let's get that for them. Let's put a campaign together. Let's put a program where it gets them this and that and this. Yeah, it's our turn to have the bag. Yeah, we want the taxes now. It's our turn. You know how much money this is going to be? Billions and billions of dollars, trillions of dollars worth of taxes they're going to pay us. Give them what they want. They want their little thing. Give it to them. Are we not knowing this by now, y'all? Yes, this done went from spiritual to personal, to political, but still, we here. I was supposed to do a shift and I'm bored. I ain't want to go home. I'm bored. As you see, we've been talking till the sun came up. But yeah, man, I'm glad y'all enjoyed the sunrise. Well, actually, I don't see the sun yet. But I'm glad y'all enjoyed the daylight ride, the dawn, Because it's really getting crazy to me. That's why I haven't been doing nothing, because it's unbelievable, the stuff that I just know, the stuff that I just witnessed, the stuff that I think. It's unbelievable stuff, like why we don't do these things. And I'm kind of starting to figure it out. We're run by a group of aliens who keep us in the blind with dumb stuff like the food that we eat, the fog in the air, and all these things that keep you stupid. They keep you believing that, God kills babies and things. They keep you believing reading the Bible and going to the church, paying people that God needs money. They keep you believing that, you can work your way to the top. They keep you believing that there's not a group of people here that's in control, that's keep slaves of you, that's in a different way of slaving you, just keeping all your money, taxing you for no reason. They the ones that keep you from believing that the government is not real anymore and that it's just a group of people. The other real government is not even here. They're gone. They're somewhere else. They're probably outside the circle watching everybody and laughing, smoking us out with different things to make us sick and to see us and keep us going to their doctors that never tell us the real cures of herb medicine. Like herbal medicines just don't cure people. If I had a doctor tell you to go get a medicine of a grass, but they'll tell you this pill has Ashwagandha and Karandawanda and the Lipidus plant that can help you with this. Well, you could just go find the plant. Give us the source. Let us grow these things. Why we're not growing all the stuff that's why we're not everyone demanded, like here in your backyard, you need to make sure you grow these things. Why is America not teaching young men and women, automatically demanding them that they have learn agriculture, automatically learn how to farm and graze land? This should be done like a mandatory thing here. Why isn't it not? Though I drive around in the city, right, and I drive around a lot of places, And I noticed that there's so much land everywhere. There's so much land. Listen, you done got people so stuck in their little cities and their little boxes that they don't want to come out here because they think it won't be lit nowhere else, that they can't live. But then once they get to them 30 or 40, they just want to live in the country by themselves. Let them go there. Why isn't it a mandatory thing that when you're born here, you get 2 acres of land no matter where you choose it to be in any state, long as there's 2 acres available, whatever? Why is it not you're able to go there and build whatever off that land and make yourself a property? Why not? Why? You make $36 million an hour when I remember. That's a lot of money, eh? Why not? We're not even asking to do the work. We're not even asking to pay for any of the materials. We got the trees, the farm, all that shit ourselves. Let us just have the land. Why nobody has that here? So I'm just trying to figure it all out, man. All these things are what I'm thinking about instead of them videos about the spirituality now. You know, I be thinking about all this stuff. Why is that, y'all? How is that we don't have our own land here? When you're born, you don't have no rights to nothing. Let me tell you what else I noticed, right? Since we keep going, I'm gonna go a little 45 minutes. Maybe. Let me tell you what's going. I see a lot of private property. Big ass empty property, just private. Who's making property private? Who's doing that? Yo, I seen a whole community on the end of the earth. It was basically the end of the earth. They had so much space. They had so much. That was a whole town. It was private. How? How is a whole town with a beach at the end of it private? Who determines this is private, yo? And why is it private? Why is that beach not accessible to everyone here living? Who are you to privatize a beach in the area just so you can have it for yourselves and your nice cars and your kids? You made the whole thing private, the access. You got that whole shore, it's y'all's. Just that group, if you own a house over here, it's yours. Really? Really? Niggas need to ransack them shits, run through all of that shit, let them know there ain't no private. I be seeing so much big forestry, private. Private? What? I drive past it every day for 7 years. I don't see nothing going on in there. Why is it private? I mean, nothing. I drove through this shit. Nothing's there. Because I do deliveries everywhere, so I can drive through everywhere with this. I don't see nothing being done nowhere. I'm examining all this because I make these videos. I'm saying this because I've examined everything, everywhere. New York, Florida, everywhere. Private. Why is everything private? Who's making this stuff private, man? Who? It goes to the private. I want to make this land private. All right. Privatized. Bam, stamp. Give a star 50,000. All right, thank you. You got to pay to make shit private. It's a group of people. And that's another thing I'm going to touch on. I'm tired of you people. And you know who I'm talking about, you people. Yep, I said it, you people. That would be racist if y'all said it. But it's kind of racist if I said it. But you people who want to start a business for every little thing and try to capitalize off of it. Insurance, shut the You guys, insurance guys, cut it out. You trucking insurance, cut it out, B. Cut it out. Everything got to go through insurance. Everything has to go through a bank. You have to get your little BBLOC. You have to get this little authority. You have to get that. You also have to get this certification for, stop it. Cut it fuck out. Yo, I'm so sick of people taking advantage of people. I'm so sick of people taking advantage of people that have nothing to do with nothing, just trying to get their hands in the game, go to a higher up official and get something stamped by the higher ups as a law or something that has to be done because they paid for their campaign. So now your family makes $10, $15 each person that comes and gets their BLOBC and the state gets 15. Whoa, what a way for everyone to eat. And this is in everything you're doing. Why are you paying taxes? Look, I went to rent a car. I rent a car for $300 something a week, right? Every week, 300 change, right? I really do it for like $1,100 a month, right? And I rent a car. Do you know when I went to do it for the week, these bitches charged me $60 for $300 something, a $60 tax. They threw it comes. I'm like, yo, why is it a $60 tax? Why am I paying $60 extra in taxes? Who's getting this? What is this for? Why are we, listen, man, it's just everybody got their hand in every little pot, and it's mostly the same people making up something. When they find out something's making money, they find out a new regulation that needs to be done. Oh, this regulation has to happen. You got to pay $125 to get this certificate because this has to be done to regulate so you could be able to do. All right, then who gets that $125? People just ripping you to shreds, eating everything off. A toll booth is one of the worst things. These toll booths, you're being charged to ride a road that's been here for years, already fixed it. Oh, this pays for fixing the roads and everything. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It pays for some rich family's name, the Walkerson Highway, who's related to them, the cousins, the aunts, and these awesome Illuminati family who's getting 30 cents every time someone hits this toll. So, yeah, people, I'm just tired of it all. All the programs. Break out of these programs. This stuff is not real around you. These people just leeching off you and eating off you, teaching you falsehoods, keeping you as a worker, a battery, energized, burning out, you know, with all the false information and false knowledge and blinding of all this stuff, putting it together, putting pressure on you, killing people back in the days to make them believe stuff, doing it today in a different form or fashion. Let me know if you agree, man. Let me have some comments. Tell me what you feel about this video. I just feel like I needed to connect back with you people, you know, because y'all always held it down. Y'all joining, a lot of y'all new joiners and everything probably wonder why he don't make new videos, because it's deep, and I'm just tired, y'all. I'm tired of all the crap. Tired of all the propaganda. You know, tired of, I never was a teacher. I never was none of this. I took this cup, you know what I'm saying, just to spread the word to a couple of people. Like I said, I wanted to reach a couple of people, see what they thought. Let them take off with it. I tried it, and look, I reached out to them way more than I expected. So my mission accomplished, you know, but I'm one of those guys who got to take it to the top. I won't stop, you know, I got to take it to the top. But it's going to be done at my pace. So this is what it is. You newcomers that just joined, this is what it is. I'll be coming out here and there with some more new stuff. I'm getting a little more comfortable again, you know, getting off my grizzly now. But that's what it is. I do love the love. I appreciate it all. You know, that's why I always try to comment and get back to you. If I don't get back right away, you just know I'm always trying to get back when I see the comments down there, when I look and scroll through. But I'm a very busy person. But much love to all y'all, man. Stay blessed.